Okay, in this problem we have sin squared x equals 3 cosine squared x. We need to find solution in the interval 0 to 2 pi. That means one complete rotation. So I'll show you two different ways to solve this problem. First, let us use in terms of sin x or in terms of cosine x. I will do in terms of sin x. So if you remember the identity from sin x cosine x, then you can replace your cosine squared x with 1 minus sine squared x. So we just want to find what is my cosine squared x in terms of sine squared x. So if you subtract sine squared x both sides, you get 1 minus sine squared x, and we'll plug it back here. We get sine squared x equals 3 times 1 minus sine squared x. Now distribute 3 here and here. You get sine squared x equals 3 minus 3 sine squared x. Now add 3 sine squared x both sides. Cancel this one in this side. On the other side you have 1 sine squared x, and 3 sine squared x will make it 4 sine squared x equals 3. Divide both sides by 4. So you get sine squared x equals 3 over 4. So then sine x will be plus or minus square root of 3 over 4. You can further simplify. You get radical 3 over 2. And we know that in the quadrant we have the value of sine x. So in this I have sine x radical 3 over 2. Then we get some other values because we have plus minus both. When I come in this side, this one will be negative, and you know that this angle will be pi plus pi over 3. We have another one here positive, which will be pi minus pi over 3. And then if I extend this one in this side, I have another one sine, which is negative. So this angle here will be now 2 pi minus pi by 3. Now if you simplify, this one here will give you 2 pi over 3. This one will give you 4 pi over 3, and that one is giving you 5 pi over 3. So we got all 4 values of the angle where I have sine x equals is radical 3 over 2 plus or minus. So plus will be in these two angles and minus will be in these two angles. So you have all this here. Now I want to show you in a different way. So let us start with sine squared x equals 3 cosine squared x. I want to divide both sides by cosine squared x. Cosine squared will cancel out, and sine over cosine is tangent, so this one is tangent square x, which is 3. Now when you take the square root on both sides, you get plus or minus radical 3, and we know that tangent radical 3 we have at this angle, which is pi over 3 from the unit circle. So then same way, then you find other angle here, which will be negative positive for tangent. So that one will be here pi plus pi over 3. And then we get 1 here. From this to this will pi minus pi by 3. And we know that in second quadrant tangent is negative. So then we get for the negative value here. And if we extend this one on this side, so then this whole angle here will be 2 pi minus pi by 3. So you simplify, you see exactly pi over 3. Then you have 2 pi over 3 from here, 4 pi over 3 from here, and 5 pi over 3 from here.